Welcome back to the channel. Today I am doing a video, well actually for the next few days, of getting ready for deer season 2021. I'm not sure exactly what this camera's pointing at, so it may be horrible angle. But you might see something on my face. This is just a mosquito netting to keep the mosquitoes off of me, off my face at least. And I've seen deer out here whenever I've put corn out in the past, but I've never actually been able to hunt it because of the flooding and everything. So it's been like, spiderweb. It's been 4 years since I last put corn out here trying to hunt, mainly because of floods and hurricanes and everything. So just got into the woods and let's go. At first it's oh man, okay, camera was foggy, I didn't even realize that. At first it's real muddy. I'm going to try and stay a little bit quieter just in case something is at the feeder right now. I mean, it is 10 o'clock, so I wouldn't put it past the animals out here to not be at the feeder. I mean, I'm sure they could still be at the feeder right now. Oh, by the way, that tree limb out there that broke off that tree happened during a hurricane. But we have 15 acres of land, bunch of hogs, bunch of deer, raccoons, and everything out here. We also have a small pond right there, that little bit of green right in there. We're gonna end up digging that out, making it bigger. But we're actually getting pretty close to the feeder now. We're actually closer to the stand than we are to the feeder. The feeder is about 50 yards from the stand, give or take a few yards, feet, or inches, or whatever you're gonna say. But this is the normal trail right here I would usually take. But that will bring me kind of in between the feeder and the stand. So I have a new trail here that brings me to behind the stand. But I didn't think about it. I should have recorded getting everything set up. So I've been having trouble with my camera lately. It's not taking pictures or anything. There's corn on the ground when I leave. When I come back out, there's no corn. So something is eating the corn. But I don't know what, because the camera's messed up. But feeder's down there. Here's the stand. It's a tree stand. Foggy lens again. Alrighty. Let's get up this stand right quick. Ooh. Alrighty, so we're in the stand, and you can see the feeder right there. I am going to be doing some hunts here, deer hunts, so I look forward to that. But let's get back down. Oh boy, let's get back down here and go look at this camera. Get the SD card out of it. Oh man, I should have turned my laptop on before I left the house. So whenever I get back to the house, I don't have to wait for it to turn on. I mean, it doesn't take that long to turn on, but it's just faster if I can just get back and then it already be ready. Alrighty, there's the feeder. And again, looks like corn is gone. Something is eating it. Actually, I tested it twice. I hit the test button twice yesterday. But here's the camera. There's the feeder. I have some mineral on the ground. Well, let's get this camera turned off. And let me get the card out. Alrighty. So there should be pictures. If this camera works, it's a brand new camera. I have an older camera, but for some reason it won't work. I mean, it's nearly brand new. For some reason it won't work, but okay, there's significantly less corn on the ground than there was when I left yesterday. But this is some mineral. Looks like I can see somewhat of a coon print in there. But this is some mineral for the deer. And I always like to kind of try and look and see if I can find any tracks of anything. But you can clearly see it's been traveled to quite a bit. But my question is, what is it? And hopefully with that new camera, I'm going to get some answers as to what it is. I'm just trying to find some tracks right now. See what I can see. And the flies are attacking me. Mosquitoes are attacking me. I hate them. I hate them. Looks like there's a little bit of a trail there where they could be coming through. But there's a trail there, and there's a trail somewhere here. But just to be sure, it's about halfway full. Let's go ahead and set it off. Come on. Set it off once, so just to be sure there's corn on the ground. There it goes. Oh, I gotta turn the camera back on. Camera's on and counting down. Oh boy. Now let's get back to the house and see if we got any pictures. See you whenever I get there. Okay. Got back in the house, got changed. Got a fan on me that stays on, but sorry for the noise. But stick the card in. See what comes up. See if there's anything on this card. Okay. Looks like we got something. What? What in the world? I'm so confused right now. Nothing. I don't know what that is. Yeah, delete whatever that is. But there's nothing. There's not even a picture of me whenever I just went out. What in the world? That makes no sense whatsoever. I wonder if it's my SD cards. Because with my other camera, it worked just fine. I'm confused. I don't know if it's the camera angle or what. Maybe the camera's too far. I'm not sure. Well, see y'all in a couple days whenever I go to field the feeders and try and fix the cameras. Alright, so next day, here at the feeder there's a camera. I'm not going to check that yet. I'm not going to turn it off yet. But here at the feeder, obviously, not as much corn on the ground. I sent out of breath because I'm carrying this 5-gallon bucket full of pears and other stuff to put out for these deer, coons, hogs, whatever wants to eat them. But obviously to see that there's not as much corn on the ground, because I did have a bunch of corn on the ground out here, because I set it off twice. Alright, got a bunch of pears we're going to cut up and leave out here. Before, I just use this bucket as like a carry these pears out. I actually didn't buy these pears from a store or anything. We have a pear tree in our backyard. And we have a pear tree in our backyard, so I just got some off of that, and ran to Walmart. Sorry for the bad angle, I have to get this bag open. Ran to Walmart this morning, got some deer plot feeding seed stuff, so you can grow food plot, not a deer plot. So we can just take, it's called throw and grow. Good night, there's a bug on my back and that hurts. Just throw it out, grows deer food out here in plants, and you just throw it out. And I think this is kind of the main reason why we don't have too many deer yet, is because we don't have a good source of food for them, as in vegetation. This is my first year, yes, feeding after 4 years, mainly because of Harvey and hurricanes and everything else. But this deer plot, food plot seed should help with getting deer coming in with growing some more vegetation out here. And I shouldn't have to worry about watering it because this ground stays really, really moist. So that shouldn't be too much of a problem. I'm gonna kind of walk around. Hey, Froggy. Kind of walk on this stuff, kind of push it down into the ground a little bit. You don't actually have to till the ground for this stuff. It's just called throw and grow. You can just throw it and it grows, which is kind of the best part of it. But I am going to kind of push it down in the ground a little bit, try and just help it so that the animals don't try and eat it or anything, which I don't think they will. And this was actually pretty cheap for this small bag. It was like $10 for this bag of seed, which isn't bad. I could have got like the big bag of seed for like $20 maybe, but I didn't need that much. But that should be good now. I'm gonna take these pears, I'm gonna cut them up or just throw them against a tree and bust them and leave them in a pile. So I'm gonna do that right quick. And okay, got all the pears out. Now time to get this camera right there. Get that camera all situated and get out of here, I guess. Oh, that's what I wanted to do. I actually been meaning to do this before, but to make sure this feeder's going off, because I have no clue if it's going off, I'm gonna take this stick and just set it right there. So when it goes off, it flings that stick off, and I know this feeder has been going off. Okay, good battery. Time is still good on there, correct? Everything is good. All right. I'm gonna also change the angle of this camera a little bit. Turn it more to the right. All right. The reason why I didn't turn the camera off before I got out here, or before I started doing all that, is because if it is working, or to check to see if it was working rather, because I don't know exactly if it's working. So if I not turn the camera off whenever I get out here and I do all this, and I get back and check the camera, there'll be pictures of me. And I also think I figured out why the camera didn't work is because whenever I set it up, there's off, there's set up, and then or it's called aim, but you set up the camera, and then there's turning the camera on to where it'll take pictures. And I think because I kept it on setup, because I set it up out here because I was changing my other camera out to put that one in because the other one wasn't working, because I had it on set up still instead of turning it off after I set it up and then turning it on. That may have been the problem, but we'll see when we get back to the house if there's any pictures of Coon, or of me rather. I mean, I'd be happy if those pictures of me, just to make sure that the camera's working. But see you when I get back to... Okay, got back in the house finally. Excuse the noise from the fan, but it's hot. I'm hot. And nothing. Nada. Not a single thing. I don't know what it is. It should have pictures on here. I honestly, I don't know if you can see it. Folder is empty. I don't know why. No rename. Alrighty. I don't know why this won't work. This stupid card. I don't know if it's it has to be a certain card, which that shouldn't matter. Or what. I don't know why this won't work. Well, I'll see you tomorrow whenever, oh no, tomorrow's Sunday. I'll see you Monday whenever I go back out and check the camera again and see if it's fixed or what I can do. So, see you then. Okay, sorry, my camera is messing up right now. Coon right there in the tree, coon right up here, you can barely see his tail. And one right there on the ground. This is at 9:54. I think they're trying to figure out how to get that corner out of the feeder. And that one's just me going out to get the card. Yeah, I think they're trying to figure out how to get the corn out of the feeder. First video was taken at 7:30. Next one was at 9:48. I think I might go out there and sit with like a 22 or something and try and shoot some of these coons just to get rid of them, get away from this feeder. But yeah, that will be another video. I hope you enjoyed this video. Like, subscribe, comment anything I can do to try and attract these deer to my feeder. And I will see you on the next one.